Hi everybody, this is Crypto Rich, working with you to get rich with crypto. And in this video, we're going to be talking about a project that is still building and building and building and has promises for giving passive income to the token holders in Pioneer Virgin territory.
Okay. So this was another office. You can see our Cajutel logo is here. As I was saying, also this will be the kitchen. This is the storage for all our equipment, which will be this. So the place renovation is still on. This is another office. We set up who is going to be there, and this is the main open office space, a very big space. And we are getting things ready. So they will start the painting tomorrow. Here is the hallway. This is the reception space. Everything is waiting to be renovated, which will be done by at least the end of this week. Over here will be the IT space. Here will be the IT space. Nice. And then here will be another here is another office space. Will be some IT equipment like servers and other stuff. So everything is going to be painted very soon. And this is the way out from the office. As you can see, the entrance, we have our Cajutel logo. So this is our entrance to the waiting space and the open office space, and over there is another entrance to the office of the CEO. So renovation will finish by the end of the week, as I said, and then people will start coming to work as usual. So far, this is what I have, and we continue to give you update. Good morning. This is another video. The container arrives. So now we are loading the equipment on another van to take it to the Cajutel office. As you can see, still we are pulling equipment out, trying to get everything to the office, and then going to the station, the tower where it is built, so that we can install, configure and install. So we are on it at the moment. So these are all the equipment that we came with. So this is the office space, and this is actually the office of the managers, okay, CEO, COO, project manager. Whenever we are here, this is the space we're going to use, and also the guys will be using it whilst we are not here, as the other equipment will be here very soon. So as you can see, this is the office. We install this temporal air condition because it's very hot here. So we install a temporal air condition. We're going to install a split unit very soon. So this is one of the offices, and then this will be an open office space, and you can see our signboard is prepared. The Cajutel Sierra Leone Limited, the address is there, our email information is there, our contact number is there, and this is the space, open office space, that will be painted tomorrow, and this is the final section of the painting. And then if I can move with you, here is the corridor like I've been doing before. Here is one office already painted. It only remains to bring the desks and the chairs and of course air conditioning inside. And over here is the kitchen. Here is the kitchen. Some of the stuff are there. We're only supposed to arrange them now. Kitchen for lunch. The fridge is going to be there. Coffee machine and everything. Here is the storage. It's closed. And then this is the reception area. We only need to complete with the desk and everything for them. And this is like the waiting area. So as you can see, but this area should be painted to be completed. Here is another office. It's painted, it's ready. So it's only to bring the desk inside and the chair and the air conditioner also. So far, we've done all of this. As you can see, this is one of the storage with all ear fibers, as a small storage space that contains all the ear fibers. And then I will take you to the next one, of course, through the Cajutel Sierra Leone. This is the signpost for outside, and the store is actually here. As you can see, all the equipment, this is like on the floor, and then you have the store, and these are all the equipment. As you can see, everything is here. These are all customers' equipment and equipment for town, and maybe our own data center, like for Cajutel stuff. Everything is here.
Now, if you're interested in finding which are the best altcoins to hodl, to trade in, I invite you to take a look at Token Metrics. Now, what you can see here in red is the actual price of Ethereum over the last year or so. But in blue, the blue dotted line is the predicted price using Token Metrics, artificial intelligence analysis, and also their human intelligence analysis. They have a great team of people who look at all the major projects and look and see where's the price likely to go. I invite you to use my affiliate link, bit.ly/tokenmetrics discount, and you can trial it for a week for a few dollars. And should you decide to subscribe to a package, you get a significant discount if you use my affiliate link. Hi, everybody. This is Crypto Rich, working with you to get rich with crypto, filling our pockets with crypto profits. Now, before I introduce my guest and we start talking about this project, please subscribe, comment, like. If you're watching this on YouTube, come over to BitTube, which is a censorship-resistant platform. You can also find me on Bitchute and on Library and on Odyssey. Join my official Telegram announcements channel, and please follow me on Twitter, CryptoRichYT. Hey, Foday, thank you so much for making yourself available. You are one of the team at Cajutel.io, and I'm going to ask you to introduce yourself a little bit. Let me just say what Cajutel is, and then you can add whatever you need to add if anything's missing. So Cajutel ICO'd in late 2017, October, November, December. It was a very small ICO, and it's set up by Andreas Fink, who's been on my channel before, and he's got a background in IT and telecommunications. And what Cajutel are doing are building a network of solar-powered high-speed Wi-Fi transmitters in Sierra Leone, and hopefully in some adjoining countries in Western Africa. This is a part of the world where people do not have high-speed Wi-Fi, and and where the internet's that's so funny. I was just talking about how the internet is unreliable in this part of the world, and we lose it, right? This is just perfect, because this is the problem that Cajutel will seek to resolve. So high-speed Wi-Fi, solar-powered transmission towers in Sierra Leone, working from the capital Freetown outwards into the rest of the country. That's where we're at, yeah? And you are you're right now in Freetown, and you're going to let us know what's been happening with this project and where it's at. Oh, and the token, by the way, is CAJ. And one of the exchanges it's on is Mercatox. And what will happen is once the project is in profit, sufficient customers and everything, then the token holders like myself will be receiving a share of the profits that the company makes. Okay, Foday.
Thank you for having me, and hello to everybody, and Happy New Year.
Yes.
Cajutel, we have been working very hard to bring, just as you said, high-speed internet to Africa, not just Sierra Leone, Guinea, and Guinea-Bissau, but we plan to expand to most countries in Africa, But basically, we start in Sierra Leone. Just as Andreas have been saying, we are lucky to have our license very fast in Sierra Leone. And for now, I can tell you something. When I came, just like 2 weeks ago, I visited most of our new clients. And the information I have from them, they are really happy about Cajutel internet service.
Oh, wow.
Yes, the service is affordable and very, very fast.
Very good.
The client told me outright that it is affordable for them and it is very fast because it's working perfectly. So this is one thing I want everybody to know now, that Cajutel has started taking grounds in Sierra Leone.
Fabulous. Foday, thank you so much. Now, before I get to that, and I will come to that, just tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do at Cajutel and when you started.
Okay. I am Foday Kaba. I am living in France. At the same time, working for Cajutel in Sierra Leone. I am the Chief Operations Officer. Like basically, I handle everything about Cajutel in Sierra Leone, starting from installation to get staff, getting office space, going out to get customers, talking with suppliers, and basically everything about Cajutel in Sierra Leone. I handle it now, and then I report to the CEO and the other shareholders. So that is why you see me most of the time. I am the one sending videos and sending information, because all the information is with me, and then I send it to you, and then send it to my boss, the CEO, Mr. Andreas Fink, and the other shareholders.
Right.
So I am this guy taking care of everything on the ground.
Great.
And I want to make sure everything is running smoothly for investors and customers alike, to everybody to be happy.
Thank you. And the information that you send, the little videos, they show up in the Telegram group, and I'll have a link to the Telegram group and the website and everything so people can go check it out. And I featured Andreas. I mean, I've been covering this project since the ICO, and I've interviewed Andreas many, many times, and I'll have, you can connect to the other videos through the playlist. So do check it out. And one of the things I want to say about Cajutel, because it's over 3 years since this project ICO'd, and there was a big delay about getting a license in Guinea-Bissau, which didn't happen for all sorts of administrative, political, bureaucratic reasons. But we got it very fast in Sierra Leone when you started paying attention, when that opportunity arose. But the other thing for people to realize about Cajutel is that many cryptocurrency projects that are still around, what they're building is software. Like DeFi platforms or a cryptocurrency exchange, that's all software. It just requires coding. So you can have somebody in this part of the world and somebody else in this part of the world and somebody else in this part of the world, and they can work 24/7 building things with blockchain.
Yes.
What Cajutel is an infrastructure project. And what it requires is connections to telecommunication cables that come down from from France, along the West African coast, connecting with those cables, getting the permission and the licenses to connect with those cables, bringing in the equipment to allow the connections, and then getting permission from the government and possibly also local governments and local planning agencies to build towers. So then you've got to get the equipment to build the towers, and then you've got to get the workmen, the people to actually build the towers and construct them. And along the way, you've got to make sure you're complying with all local, national regulations in terms of licensing and everything, and hiring staff. So it's a fairly extensive project, and it takes longer than just coding. I think that's fair to say. Anything you want to add to that, Foday?
Yes. Just as you're saying, we are trying to bring in all this infrastructure, and we are working with the environment also. We want to bring a solar power towers in this country, in Africa as a whole. We want to bring a solar panel. So instead of using the national grid, which is not actually reliable, we want to power first everything on a solar basis, so our service can be up and running 24/7. That is one. Two, to follow all the local and the national law to install all of these towers. And in Africa, it's a bit difficult to have all this paperwork, this permit and everything. But we are there. That is why maybe some people, if they don't understand, they will think the project is very slow. It's not actually slow. It's what is happening at the background. Things are not working as we have planned, but we still have to endure it to get all these papers and move on our project. Like, for example, we were having issue with the bank. We already opened a bank account since 2019, and we signed, everything was okay. And now at the later part, they are telling us about compliances. We have to do this like 3 months to sort out this compliance, but now everything is okay. So this is just example that things that are setting us back.
Right. Okay.
Paper, everything. And system here is very slow. It's not like in the Europe or the Western world. We just an email, everything is sorted out. Here you have to be there yourself physically to sort things out. So these are some of the bridges
that we have to cross. But we are still making it, you know. Now we are pushing. We are finally, everything is finalized, and then starting tomorrow, the second tower is going to be started, to be constructed, starting tomorrow.
Oh,
So
wow.
we cross it.
So one tower has been built and you're going to start building the second one. Is that also in
Second tower.
Freetown?
Yes, it's also in Freetown, but this second tower is going to cover like where we call the CBD area, where all these big business are stationed. You know, so this tower is going to cover there. And one thing about this tower that is coming, a lot of customers have been waiting also for this tower because of they already heard us about the reliability of Cajutel. So a lot of customers are waiting for the second tower now.
Okay.
So this is
Okay.
one of the main things that is coming up.
Okay, well, we'll talk about the business prospects. I want to go back to something that you said, right? And which is that these are solar powered. Now, Sierra Leone, I bet, gets way more sunshine than England.
Sure. Yes.
Like which doesn't take much, right?
Exactly.
So what I know, it's near the equator, so the days are pretty much 12 hours throughout the year, but it does
Yes.
have a wet season.
Yeah, of course. But there is
it
still
is sunny.
sunshine during the wet season.
Yeah. What happens at night? How do people get Wi-Fi at night?
Well, at night, at times it's difficult unless if you have a MiFi that is you can charge it, you can have your system. But mostly at night, it's difficult to have internet. But people are using their mobile phones, and the internet is. I am seeing this pressure now. The internet is very, very slow. At times, at night, I don't even have connection.
Right.
In certain parts, there is absolutely no connection.
Okay.
And even now, it's like I'm in the center of the city. You can see how the internet is performing. It's not very fast. So people are really struggling up till now.
Okay.
Internet. And offices are completely having issues.
Okay.
So it's very difficult, but we manage.
Are there any plans for batteries at some point for storing the electricity?
Sure, 100%. Because even with the equipment I sent the video yesterday, we have lots of batteries there that is going to do our power backup. So everything like is well planned for Cajutel. The equipment is set because for every tower we are building, we plan everything for the electricity and everything. So for power problem, there is no issue. At night, during the day, everything is okay.
Okay. Now you're in the Cajutel offices in Freetown. Are you near the tower? Are you using Cajutel's Wi-Fi right now?
The office, because this is a newly office, and the second tower, we can stand here in the office, you can see the tower. So this tower is also for the Cajutel office. So that is why I'm pressing for us to finish it as soon as possible so we can start having internet in our office. Yes. Okay. Because now I'm struggling with internet.
Yes, well, we're doing okay so far, right? Apart from that drop at the beginning. So when did the first tower come up?
The first tower come up is the April 2020. That is when we have our first tower. Yeah.
Yeah, and do you know how many clients you have that are paying to use the service?
We have we have. I cannot give you the exact figure, but we have a handful of clients using this first tower now. I cannot give you the exact figure. This figure is with the marketer, but we have a handful of clients. You know, because I visited like 3 of them when I'm here. The big ones. I visited the big ones that are taking like a 10 megabytes priority. That is like dedicated line. I visited them because the time is. I really have a less time, so I used that time to visit them and have some feedback. You know, the feedback was very good from them.
Okay, so they're getting 10 megabytes per second.
Yes.
And what were they getting before?
Well, from their previous clients, they were having the same, but now they are having the same for lesser price and a very good speed.
Okay.
So this is the difference we are making for lesser price and for very good. In fact, we are telling them, yes, at 10 megabytes, but they are checking. Some of them are even having 45 megabits per second. But their contract with us is 10 megabytes. But what Andreas did, we have an open system that we give our clients to be happy. But at a time, we have to, you know, according to, we are having more customers, then we have to negotiate this one. with
Right.
a script that Andrew is going to develop to fix it.
Okay. So
Yeah.
it's like is it like you've got some spare capacity, you can give the customers extra,
Exactly.
they're happy, they speak to other people and let others know, and then they start using it.
Yes.
But these are all business clients, right?
Yes, this mostly that we have these are NGOs. We have most of them are NGOs, and we have some private clients at home. But most of the ones we are dealing with is NGO, and more are coming because I have the list now of the customers that are coming in.
Okay. All right. And now you're going to start building the second tower tomorrow, and we're
Yes.
recording this on Sunday, the 17th of January. It's going to go out a few days after that, right? So
Yes.
you'll have already started. How long does it take to build the second tower?
Well, I speak with the engineers that are supposed to do it. They told me to do everything, they will have to spend like maximum 2 weeks.
Okay.
Because the tower is not from the art level, it's coming from on top of a building, a very high rising building. So we're going to build like a 10-meter tower there. So they
Right.
give me a maximum of 2 weeks to complete it.
Okay. So then, and then how long is there testing, and then before you switch it on?
Well, testing and installation and configuration testing, that one is on our side. So what we're going to start, I believe by tomorrow, I will speak with the technician to start the configuration with Andreas, and then I will be assisting. So at the end of the tower, when they hand it over, is to mount all equipment and test. Once testing is okay, which I believe is basically 3 or 4 days to do testing to see everything is running properly, and then we have to launch it for customers to start having.
Okay.
So all this I'm saying, I want to give it like a month. A month,
Sure.
everything should be running.
Sure, about a month, and then you can start
Yes.
signing on new customers.
Exactly.
And I want to let people know, some delays happen.
Yeah, delays can happen. Yeah, because this is IT. There are times things that you're not expecting will just pop up, and
Yep.
maybe it will give you 1-2 days delay. But we are doing our best to fix everything to time.
Yep. And there was something you said at the beginning about the difficulty of building this in Sierra Leone, like the obstacles that you face, right? And I said that. But
Yeah.
that's also the opportunity, because like in England and in France, things run smoothly. You can send an email, get a WhatsApp message or whatever, right? It's all regulated, but there's no room for growth. It's a very competitive market. Not so in Sierra Leone and a lot of Africa, I imagine. So in about a month's time, let's say it's up and running. And then how many businesses do you have lined up? What's your target?
Well, in this case, I can assure everybody we have more than 100 customers waiting for this tower.
Wow.
More than 100.
This is in the business center of Freetown,
Yes,
the
because
capital
it
of
is a
Sierra
business
Leone.
center, and it's taking the meter that is going is very long, and we have more than 100 customers waiting for this tower, as I'm saying, because I have the list of them.
Okay, very good, very good. And then what will you? So let's say this second tower is up and running. These customers are all signed up. What's the next step with the project?
Yeah, we are going to continue our expansion because we have a target for the project. As Andreas was always telling you, Kono is a target without a fiber inside there. And we want to be the first company to take fiber into Kono.
Kono, because the signal dropped. You want to take You want to take fiber?
Yes, to Kono.
Over land or via the sea?
There is a fiber going there, but the fiber stopped at Swafe.
Okay, now
hold
on a second, Foday. Hold on a second. Let me get a map of Sierra Leone up, right?
Okay,
so I know what you're talking about, right? Now,
Kono is in the east of Sierra Leone.
In the east of Sierra Leone. Let me get a map up, right? And okay, so this is a map of Sierra Leone. This is Freetown, the capital city. Just out of curiosity, where's the name Freetown come from?
Freetown is when the Portuguese sailor came newly to Sierra Leone.
Yeah,
it was called like the Lion Mountain. So from there they have the slaves that they free most of the slaves in Freetown. That is where the name came from, Freetown. Most of the free slaves, they came here.
Okay.
And then they gave this place Freetown.
Got it. Okay. I want to come to Sierra Leone. I want to go to Banana Island.
Yeah, you will like it when you're here.
All right. Okay. Now, so where are you saying you want to build the? So you got two in Freetown. You're going to have two in Freetown. Where's the next one going to be?
We're going to have more than 2 in Freetown.
Get yourself a good quality hardware wallet. I recommend the Elipower wallet. Discount with the link in the description below.